Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Lively in at the center position. And for the Suns, the big three for the Suns all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards. And KD at the four. Grayson Allen is out there with Nurkic. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve. Because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
What a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Irving against Beal. Floats it up there for Nurkic. It's stolen by Jones. Irving against Beal. Here's Lively. Rebound by Nurkic. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Booker draws the double. Beal gets a wide open look. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And I'm not sure. Bradley Beal has to be somewhere high up on the scouting report, and the defense lost him.
The three for Doncic. And he's good on the three ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here's Nurkic after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Nurkic dishes to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Nurkic. Here's Beal. It's deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And when you talk about offensive weaponry, Brent, the Suns are loaded.
These guys are absolutely scary, Kevin. Night after night, they can come in with guys who can fill it up from anywhere on the floor. So hard to stop that kind of potency on the offensive end. When the play breaks down, you go to the talent, and man, they loaded with talent.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Booker, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Dallas moving it around. Down low. Here's Lively. Great D that time from Nurkic. Inside. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
And Kevin Durant showing you that that length can come into effect on the rebounding effort.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And this shows you what a superstar KD is. I mean, the NBA world stopped when that deal was made.
Yeah, you just shift the axis of the league. You have this elite scorer, this unbelievable all-world talent, and when he gets on a roster, I don't care where it is, all of a sudden you have championship aspirations.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Kevin Durant. Okogie's checked in for Allen. And Gordon's subbed in for Bradley Beal.
And that's the kind of play you put on repeat. Just go back to Booker in the pick and roll.
Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Booker looking around. Mavericks with the rebound. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Exum finds Curry. A floater. And the layup is up and in. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Booker with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And there's the pass to Exum. Curry against Booker. Takes the 13-footer And a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got his third bucket of the night.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Offensive rebound. Oh, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Powell. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt when looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there.
And so it's Dallas going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal is the guard, and KD at the 4. Nurkic is out there with Grayson Allen. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Passes to Williams. On the wing, Irving. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigator. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
First one falls for him.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Dallas making a switch here. Green's checked in. Both free throws good for Irving.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Booker against Doncic. Right side, Kevin Durant. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, if you're going to make contact with KD, it's got to be a little bit more physical than that.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been, and I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, DA. Thanks. And that one's good, Irving.
He's such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
To the right side. Here's Nurkic. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Mavericks leading by 15. Outside, Jones. Dallas moving it around. On the wing, Doncic. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside, KD. Allen kicks to Beal. Allen surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Beal. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Beal's got 6.
Well, the defense better get out there or Bradley Beal's about to do some serious damage.
When we talk about Bradley Beal, still a phenomenal player, but someone who's getting older.
No doubt Bradley Beal, Greg, is a veteran in this league now. And a guy that wants to compete for titles. So along with staying healthy, Bradley Beal is looking for something bigger.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Each time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
But I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around.
2 minutes.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Watanabe comes in for Kevin Durant. Little, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Gordon in for Devin Booker. Jones finds Doncic. Here's the 3. Here's Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And both free throws good for Curry. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Beal against Powell. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Beal can make those kind of shots, that time mid-range.
Intercepted. Gordon against Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And Eric Gordon, he knows his role on this team inside and out.
Well, it's amazing Eric Gordon, Greg, can attack this game offensively still and have an impact. He's ready as soon as you put him in the game, and so many coaches value that kind of consistent approach from a bench player that can be a pro.
And the Suns making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Doncic with the bucket.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Out to the right wing. Okogie for 3. They get it back. Watanabe, and he uses the glass on the layup. Watanabe's got his first bucket of the night.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Count that one.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Right wing. The wide open shot by Little from outside off the mark. To the paint. It's stolen by Little. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 16 points and 3 rebounds. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple, force your opponents to adapt to it.
Chad, what'd you think about Phoenix?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too. The team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Green, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the inside. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by KD. And that's 10 points for Bradley Beal.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Doncic doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Durant. Plays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 6 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Well, on top of just flat-out scoring, Booker can really pick apart defenses.
And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
Phoenix calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Williams, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Luka Doncic. Williams against Durant. Pass to Beal. Launches it from deep. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 13 points in the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Lively's shot is off. Suns trail by 18 to the inside. Lays it up off the glass. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And KD so nimble, just a difference maker inside the paint.
Irving against Beal. Green passes to Irving. Here's Lively. He's guarded by Nurkic. Clock at 4. Williams kicks to Green. Irving from long range. Phoenix grabs the miss. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And finished off by Nurkic.
So much power behind those Nurkic dunks.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Williams passes to Hardy. No good again that time.
2 minutes remaining in the
Man, I
third.
thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And Booker kicks to Beal. Here's Nurkic. And Lively pulls it down.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Beal with the steal. Outside Durant. 13 feet away. Rebound by Williams.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Phoenix no good that time either. Mavericks leading by 14. Here's Hardy. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hardy's got his first basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
All the officials are all over that.
Irving.
The Suns have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
At the line for Phoenix, Bradley Beal.
He's off on the first.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
So for the Suns, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Watanabe comes in for Allen. And Okogie subbed in for Booker. And he's good on the second. Dallas has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Eubanks grabs the miss.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
35 seconds left to play in the third. Powell, the pass to Hardaway. The 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Hardaway Jr.
Hardaway has got his second basket of the night.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Eubanks finds KD.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry dishes to Hardaway. Basket good.
Tim Hardaway
Another
Jr.
good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Dallas in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Shrink the floor when you're on the ball or closing out. Close out faster. Okay, take away their airspace and then contain their drive.
And that's the catch-22 there. Frank Vogel wanting better perimeter defense, but also wanting to limit forays to the hoop.
Yeah, and it takes tremendous discipline to do that. Don't leave your feet, don't reach, and everyone help each other defensively.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got Bradley Beal, and it's Little in at the 3. Nurkic checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Josh Okogie. And Dallas with a change here too. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Exum. Doncic left side. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Beal. Irving misses. Suns trail by 16. Here's Little. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Williams. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Little. And that one, good.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
The drive by Booker. Shoots over Doncic on the money from 12 feet away.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Hardaway, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Nurkic, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
You can tell that Nurkic was looking to get the foul on that shot, and he got the job done.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And both free throws good for Nurkic.
Nurkic is focused on trying to make the job of his teammates easier. He works so hard on the glass and setting screens. Tons of dirty work that Nurkic finds himself involved in.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Pass to Allen. The pass to Bates Diop. Phoenix no good that time either.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The shot's good from Irving.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Booker. Nice D from Doncic. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And that one drops for him.
Jones Jr.
And the Mavericks lead by 20.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Passes it to Booker. And the NBA, Brent, doing away with positions for the votes for all NBA teams. We could see some interesting all NBA teams now, though, with that in mind.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin, especially in a game that is dominated by wings and guards because of player movement and three-point shooting. But I love it. You're rewarding the guys who have had phenomenal seasons and are deserving of that kind of recognition.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 22.
Here they are.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. It's Curry outside. They get it back. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
The shot by Powell, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Little, and it's Little finishing it off.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Lively. Phoenix grabs the miss. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Okogie. Powell pulls it in. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Gordon. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here.
That's the end of the
This
game.
crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.